Hey guys, this is my first YouTube video and I decided to do a soft fall look but still very dewy. I don't really like to use matte foundations just because I have dry skin. Also, I want to apologize in advance that it wasn't really the best recording. I know my angles weren't alright, my hair was in the way, it was messy. Because I just got out the shower and whenever my hair dries, it dries all wavy and messy. But I'll do better in the next one. If you guys have any makeup requests, please comment down below. Also give this video a like, subscribe and share. I already did my eyebrows off of camera. I'm going to use my Cetaphil lotion. Use my POREfessional primer. I'll focus this on my T-zone because that's where my pores are really at. I'm also gonna use the Maybelline Master Prime to blur out my redness. Just gonna put on my cheeks, that's where they're really at. I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Concealer in the shade Custard. I like to start on my eyes first, just so the primer, you know, settles in. And also I could be kind of messy with my eyeshadow. I like to use concealer because it cancels out any discoloration that I have, and I like using it as a base for my eyeshadow so it can really bring out the colors that I'm going to use. And I'm going to go in with my beauty blender to blend that all in. I just like to bounce it in instead of like rubbing it, because then you'll just be taking off product. Airspun. I use a Real Techniques beauty sponge to set all that. But first, because I know I got some creases, a little bit like so. And just press it in. My Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just gonna dust off whatever's left. Use my Jaclyn Hell palette. I just got it yesterday. I wanted to put it on yesterday, but it came at like 5 and it was already getting dark, and I like getting ready in natural daylight. Shade MFEO, the one right here. With the brush M504 by Morphe. Use that shade as my transition. And I just like to go in circular motions and what's it called? I don't know, like this, you know? I actually really like this palette. I used it on my sister before, but I never used it personally on myself. But they blend very well. I actually really like it than the other Morphe palettes that I have. Morphe is actually a really good brand. I actually really like it, especially their brushes. They're such great quality for the price that they are. Like, I've never had MAC brushes or anything like that. I really started off with Real Technique, and then I got some Morphe brushes. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in with Creamsicle and Butter, which is these two. I'm just going to mix them, and then I'm going to go a little bit lower than my transition, and then I'm just going to blend out the edges a little bit with the Morphe E30 brush. Onto the shade Hunts with the Morphe M441 brush. I'm going to go in the shade Enchanted with the brush Lancome. It's the number 18. I'm I'm going to go in the shade Roxanne with the Morphe M433 brush, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. So put that in the crease. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M504 brush just to blend it all together. I might come back to it. It all depends on how the face comes out. But I'm gonna curl my lashes with Revlon eyelash curler. I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I just got it yesterday. I heard so much good things about this. I heard it's a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. Wow, this is really nice. A second coat on this eye. And then I'm gonna go back to the other one. I'm loving this mascara. No fake lashes. I like ruin my eyelashes from wearing like false lashes so many times. I just feel like my makeup's not complete without them anymore. I'm just gonna go in with a wet Q-tip to wipe off this fallout. Then I'm gonna take the dry side to dry it up. I'm gonna use my MAC Studio Sculpt foundation in the shade NC35, but I'm gonna mix it with the L'Oreal True Match, and I'm in the shade W7. Not really, because this makes me look really orange, and so I just mix it with this because this is actually like light. Like I wear this like in the winter. In the summer, I'm NC42. This is a dewy foundation. You can mix foundations, so I'll put it back on the back of my hand. That's rude. Okay, there we go. I hate this packaging, like having to pour this out, but whatever. It's too much. I'm gonna just use the back of a brush to mix. Am I ratchet? Like, I'm sorry if I look like it. Bring it down the neck because you don't want to look two-tone. I'm gonna go in with my Shade Tape concealer in the shade Medium. Use the end of what I use for my foundation to blend it so it doesn't just look like bright right there, like so bright. Concealer brush by Eco Tools, just to really get into it right here because I'm not trying to mess this up. The end, blend out the edges. Then I'm gonna use my Real Technique sponge and Airspun to set it all up. And you wanna press in. I'm gonna bake a little bit, not really because I have dry skin. Just let it sit there for just a little bit. I like to do one eye at a time just so it doesn't crease crazy. I'm gonna put a little bit of translucent powder, the Airspun. I'm my chin, my nose a little bit, dust it off a little bit. Studio Fix MAC powder, shade NC42. This is a powder brush by Real Techniques. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralize finish in the shade medium. You just literally dust it off. Back in with the Real Techniques brush just to blend out the edges. Multitask brush by Real Techniques. I like to use my bronzer as like contour, so you wanna like line it up from the top of your ear down, not so like down here, because I just feel like, you know, just so you could look defined, snatched. Eco Tools blush brush, but I like to use it as contour just because it's a little defined and fluffy. I'm going to use my Anastasia contour kit in the shade medium to tan. First I'm going to mix these two, dust it off a little bit, focus it like right here. I'm not going to put it all together really. Here. Try to cover this double chin back with my powder brush and just sweep underneath just to clean it up. Blush powder, it's called Shimmer Mocha Havana, I don't know, it's by Lancome. That's how it looks like. Use the Morphe E4 brush. Whatever's left on this from the Hula bronzer, just to give a little shadow to my nose. I don't like it when it looks too light and blank there. Use Champagne Pop by Becca, this blusher brush, but I'm gonna use it as highlight. My pinky. Cupid's bow. This Real Techniques sponge and just blend this out a little bit. Morphe 510 brush. Go back in with the blush a little bit. My Eco Tools shading brush on this side, Roxanne underneath. Morphe E30 brush, just to blend out the edges. Hunts again, just to put it on the edge. Put on my Nubounsom Bella Bay off camera and I'll be right back. By the way, the glue I used for my eyelashes was by Kiss. I also like using the duo glue, but the green one, it's clear. This one's clear as well, because I don't really like the black one just because sometimes it gets messy. Now that the top is dry, I'm gonna get a spoolie Morphe E20 brush, blink a little bit, just so they could blend well. Jeffree's Velour lip scrub and strawberry to prep my lips. Clearly they're a little crusty right now. It is edible, so I just lick it off and wipe it off a little bit. Use MAC's Strip Down lip liner. I have really pigmented lips, so I don't know if this is showing up, but I see it a little bit. Use Jeffree Star's Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Leo. Honestly, his lipsticks are so comfortable. I really like the applicator. It's just amazing. And that's very opaque, so it's gonna cover my lip liner anyways. set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Anna, I heard that it just really sets it into place. Here's that, a little up close. So I shaded my hair because obviously my hair was a little wild, but I actually decided to deepen up the outer corner of the eye. This shade right here. Okay, this is the final look.